Yo, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? Quick video here that hopefully will be sort of short. It's just going to be an explanation on all different terms in Smash. Which actually sounds like it might be kind of long, but I'm going to try to make it as concise as possible for those of you that are coming from the Smite community and still watching me and want to know more about the game so that you can actually follow along with my videos. I really apologize for not making this earlier. I should have realized to make it immediately, but just plain stupidity, honestly, was keeping me from realizing that something like this would be necessary. So yeah, I do apologize. So I tried to make this video as soon as I realized, and as soon as I saw some of your comments about not knowing what was going on in the games, to try to throw this video up as fast as possible, scruffiness and all. So here we go, get into it. And first off, I want to thank you guys more than anything so much for sticking around, especially if you have not known what the hell is going on up until this point, and you've just been, piecing things together and trying to figure out what's going on in the games. It's like, thank you so much for, first of all, just continuing watching. Oh my god, continue watching me, whether it's been whether you're somebody that knows what's going on or doesn't, or whether you're somebody that's new or somebody that's coming from my Smite audience. I really appreciate it so much, you guys. It means everything to me. Obviously you're the ones keeping me going here, and you're the ones just allowing me to keep doing what I want to do, and I love you. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Percent. So percent is unique to Smash. It is, as far as I know, not in any other game other than games that are trying to like emulate Smash mechanics. So percent is something that you would definitely be confused by just at first glance. So basically it's very simple though. Percent is something that you tack on while from being hit. So if you get hit by somebody's moves, whether it's a jab or a forward smash or any of their regular moves, you're going to take a set amount of percent based on how much that move does. Every move in the game has a set amount of percent. The moves actually stale, so the more that you use them, it'll start to do slightly less percent to the enemy. But that's all calculated within the game's algorithm, so you can actually tell how much percent it's going to do based on how stale the move is. You don't really need to keep track of that while you're playing or while you're watching, but it's, good to know. So basically, yeah, percent is, instead of health in this game, you have this rising percent meter. The higher your percent goes up, the more knockback you receive in the game. So if you're at 0% and you get hit by a very heavy attack, you're not going to go flying very far at all. Which means that you won't go off towards the blast zone. So picture Smash is a box, right? Everything in it is a box, whether it's the bottom of the stage, the sides, or the top. Your opponent is trying to knock you out of the blast zones, whether it be from the sides, top, or bottom. There are several ways to do this. There are moves like spikes that will send you straight down and will kill you through the bottom of the stage. There are moves that will send you upward, like up smashes. That'll kill you from the top of the box. It's good that our video is a box anyway, right? So you can visualize it all perfectly. I didn't even need to make that box, right? You can just look. Yeah, easy. So, and then, yeah, of course, sending people off the sides. And the best way to stop somebody from getting back to the stage as well, the platform that you're on, is by edge guarding them. Now you edge guard them by them trying to come back onto the stage. Once you send them off, once they're at a higher percent, or you just happen to be able to like combo them to the edge of the stage and take them off, you keep hitting them off and try to limit their options of recovery to get back onto the stage. Usually people have things like side Bs that can help them, which is their side special move, or they have an upward special move as well. Like if you see me playing Mario, it allows him to just get upward mobility, and it's almost like its own jump, but it has priority and it's hard to knock him out of it. So yeah, people have recovery moves specifically to try to get back to the stage, and limiting those recovery moves by edge guarding them by going off stage yourself and trying to stop them, or just by waiting for them to get back up so that you can hit them back off again, and trying to make the correct reads to keep that kind of pattern going and tacking on more percent as well, is a big part of Smash. So that's basically what percent is. Now percent also, like I said, because it influences knockback, it matters what percent your enemy is at if for your combos. So if somebody's at lower percent, basically you're going to be able to do more combos to them. Or generally in this game, the best percents for your enemy to be at, for you to be able to do like perfect combos to them, is around like 30% for most characters. This is very general, an average number, but it doesn't apply for everybody. But yeah. So if somebody's at 0%, a lot of times combos won't work because their knockback simply won't be enough. But once they get into like the 30s, they have slightly more knockback off of your moves, so you're able to send them a little bit further. Now I know it sounds complicated at first, but I think Smash is one of those things where you watch for a little while and you just start to get into the motions, you get into the rhythm, and you'll start to get it. So don't get discouraged, especially if you're getting into Smash yourself or you're starting to get interested and any of this seems discouraging. So what else? Sorry for the heavy breathing. As always, I have to apologize every vid because of my intense anxiety, and there's nothing that can prevent me from having this problem when I'm making these recordings, unfortunately. It doesn't happen while I'm recording for Twitch because it's all live, and this is more like, I'm just on the spot, and I don't have any editing tools or anything, so I'm just, putting myself out there. So it's going to happen. But yeah, I do apologize. I know how annoying it can be. So yeah, that's percent. And like I said, basically your objective in the game is to build up as much percent on your enemy as you can so that you can send them flying off the stage, either to edge guard them or to send them flying far enough with enough hit stun. When you hit somebody, there's a set amount of hit stun for each move that you hit them with. And basically, you want to hit them with something that has enough hit stun that they'll go flying off the stage and they will die. They'll go outside of these glass zones, the imaginary walls. So they'll go outside of that and die. So that's percent. Stocks are your lives, basically, right? So you have 2 lives in Smash 4. That's the standard for it. In Melee, you have 4 because the game is faster paced. And there's a lot more like 0 to death combos that will just end you immediately. And there's a lot more edge guarding to end you immediately, blah, 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 right? But that's Melee. So for Smash 4, 2 stocks, aka 2 lives, all you gotta know is that those things are your lives. If you get sent off the stage and die, you come back once more, and you can see the stocks on the bottom displayed there. So, nice and easy. Those are the stocks. What's next? Air dodge. So air dodging is a tool that you have in every Smash game to be able to become briefly invulnerable in the air. So you press L or R while you're in the air, and basically it's like a... well, I basically just said it, right? It's a brief moment of invulnerability in the air that you can use to dodge an opponent's attack. If somebody jumps up at you, you're here, and they're going for an up air, you air dodge through them, and they can't hit you because you're invulnerable for that period. Now, what people do is, we bait out air dodges in Smash. If you're more veteran, you can recognize when you can force somebody to air dodge. So if they're up here, you force them to air dodge, you wait for the air dodge to end, then you hit them, something like that. That's something you'll see very often throughout any Smash game, and it's part of the fundamentals of Smash, just trying to go for the reads on people's air dodges or just like outweight their defensive options so that you can continue to punish. So yeah, that's the air dodge. Pretty much plain and simple. Air dodges also allow you to catch items. So if Diddy Kong is throwing a banana at you, you can air dodge, and it'll actually allow you to catch the item as well. So that's just one other unique facet of it. Air dodging into the stage gives you quite a bit of lag, actually, on landing. So that's never that great of an option because people can punish you as soon as you hit the ground. You'll have a little bit of lag before you can act again. So again, forcing people to use those defensive options and then punishing. That's that Smash. Now we got spot dodging as well. Spot dodge is basically almost exactly the same as air dodging, but it's on the stage. You shield with R and then you press down, or you can use L and you press down while you're in your shield. It'll perform a spot dodge, which is a brief period of invulnerability while you're on the stage. It does not catch items, but it does act the same way as an air dodge in that it gives you that invulnerability, and it's pretty much as simple as that. You can act out of spot dodges a lot faster than you can out of air dodges when you're landing or something like that. So spot dodging is generally a little bit safer. It depends. Each character has slightly different spot dodges, I believe. At least I'm pretty sure they did in terms of Brawl, but don't quote me 100%. All right, so throws. So in this game, in all Smash games, again, throwing somebody or grabbing somebody is basically you run up to them and you press Z to grab, or you can shield and press A. So that's called the shield grab. It's slightly different. But it's basically the same sort of method, right? You're using your character's body and their overall range to grab somebody. Some people have tether grabs where they throw the grab out, like Zero Suit Samus does, or Lucas, or Yoshi, where he throws his tongue at you. And most characters just grab you with their hands, like normal people. So with those grabs, you then go into generally those are going to be your combo initiators. So you'll grab somebody and say with Mario, you'll down throw. After you down throw, you have several options. You can jump and up air them because of the hit stun that they incur from the throw. So basically, everybody has, or for the most part, every character has a throw that's going to give enough hit stun to your enemy and enough, or a lack of ending lag for you that you'll be able to act out of it and start comboing them off of it. So that's basically what throws are. There are also kill throws, ones that give a lot of knockback to your enemy. Also, another good example is Mario. If your opponents have very high percent, you're going to back throw them off the stage and try to, just hope that it kills. you have them at a high enough percent that you know that you can then kill. Say if they're at like 160%, whether you have rage or not, which I'll explain next what rage is, that's going to kill if you're at the edge of the stage. So, yeah. Those are the throws. I don't think there's, like I said, all throws are different. They're very specific to each character. Every character has different types of throws, just based on their general makeup overall as a character. Each one is very different, but they all either lead into combos or they basically just throw the opponent away, and hopefully you can your character has the ability to follow up off of those throws. So Rage is a mechanic unique to Smash 4, in which the more percent that you gain, not only do you have increased knockback as with every Smash game, but you now get increased damage, you get increased knockback to your enemy. It's a weird mechanic, and I really hope it doesn't go into Smash 5. I hope it doesn't continue, because I think it's very silly. It rewards you for being behind, which is never a good thing in any video game, in my opinion. But that's Smash 4. And yeah, that's Rage. So if I'm at 100% as Mario, my up smash is going to be sending them further than it would have if I was at 0%. That's just the game's mechanic. Shitty mechanic. All right. So yeah, combos, like I was talking about, combos are basically just strings of attacks that link into each other. And basically, you try to link as many as you can while following your opponent's DI, which is something I'll get into very quickly as well. And that's a tiny bit more complicated, but yeah. So yeah, strings of attacks that follow your opponent. And you try to either rack up percent or lead them off stage with it into a kill position or kill setup. So yeah, those are combos, and generally your moves that are going to be leading into combos are tilts. Tilts are lighter hitting moves in this game. Basically, you angle the analog stick either forward, upward, downward, or backward and forward, doing the same kind of tilt, just in a different direction. And you press A, and that allows you to perform a tilt move, which basically is just a light hitting move that has a lot of combo potential, leading into grabs, leading into other tilts, leading into aerials, which are moves, A moves performed in the air. And yeah, so those are tilts. Now, going into full jumps. So there's two different types of jumps in the game. There's a full hop or a short hop. Full hopping, or just full jumping, is when you simply press up on the analog stick at a regular pace, or not a regular pace, but a regular force exerted, or whatever you're using to jump. I use X to jump, so I'm pressing X in, at my regular strength. So that'll perform a full hop. Your character will go up into the air. Now, short hopping is when you press lightly or you tap lightly on the analog stick. Your character will only jump about like half the height of the full hop, and that'll allow you to do a lot more, because it allows you to stay closer to the ground, so you can condition your opponent a little bit better with it, control your own space better, not put yourself in such a position of being too high in the air, because you never want to put yourself too high up consistently while your opponent is on the ground. Or just below you in the airspace. So a lot of times, full hopping will not be the option for you, and you want to use short hops more often while they're grounded and you're trying to find a way in or something. So yeah, that's the full hops and short hops. And like I said, it's just about how hard you press the button or how hard you push the analog stick up. And that's something that, you know, a lot of people struggle with when they first get into Smash. It seems really hard at first, but it becomes very easy and you almost never mess it up. All right. So your special moves, it's also called B moves because they're performed with the B button, or you could remap them. I use Y for it, but yeah, basically they're your special moves, and we usually call them B moves. So just because that's, you know, what we got used to calling them, even if we don't use B, like I don't. So there you go. B moves or special moves are just different types of tools that your character has. They're usually more unique in terms of your character specific type things. Like Mario's B moves, he has a projectile. Generally you never have projectiles with your A moves, only your B moves, aka specials. That's why they're called specials, right? They have unique aspects to them. Can throw projectiles. Mario's cape will have a unique property that will turn somebody around, especially while they're in like a falling state, which is after they've expended their recovery option. Your character go into a fall state where you can't actually act other than move, where you're going to fall, and Mario can cape them. It'll reverse their position and send them off for a kill. And that's, yeah, so basically B moves are special moves. Each one, there's a different one for every direction except for the side ones, which again, the same as everything else in Smash, just follows the direction that you're aiming in. So yeah, those are the special moves. Again, sorry this is such a basic video, and or not fun at all, but it's just something for long-term fans that really want to get quickly into the game and understand what I'm doing in it, so that they can follow along with me, or so that they can get into the game themselves. So hopefully this helps you out in either of those ways. Okay, so shielding. Shielding is one of the most basic properties in Smash that allows you to block attacks, right? So simply, when you shield something, somebody will hit you and they'll have ending lag on their move, and if you shield it, hopefully you'll be able to punish them afterward, most often with a grab. So if somebody like F smashes your shield, your smash attacks are your most powerful attacks. Basically, you can use the C stick to use them. It's a small little stick on the bottom right side of the controller, and it'll allow you to quickly use these smash attacks. Otherwise, you can hold A and the analog stick towards the direction, and it'll allow you to use the smash attack. You can also charge the smash attacks, as you'll see me do with like Mario's up smash. The longer you charge it, the more knockback it's going to do. The percent stays the same, however, either way. So it's just about the knockback. And yeah, so that's what the C-Stick does, is quick access to those moves, allowing you to just instantly use the move, and not have to worry about using the A button and how hard you press it and stuff like that. And yeah, so basically you're going to use those smash attacks on somebody's shield. If they shield it, they'll have time to act afterward, because the more powerful your move, generally the more ending lag it has. You know, that's the physics of the game, the way that it makes sense, right? If you use a tilt on somebody's shield, some of the times you're not going to be able to punish it, because just the ending lag of their tilts move, like say Sheik's forward tilt is very quick. Sometimes you're not going to be able to run forward and punish them out of it, because she's a very quick character, and tilts are meant to be quicker moves. So that's shielding in a nutshell. There's also something called power shielding, though. If you shield at the exact time that somebody hits you, you're going to be able to do a power shield, which you'll notice the shield shines brighter when you do it, and it makes a little bit of it makes a distinct sound. It's like, boom. I don't know how to explain it, but basically you'll notice the shield will shine, and that's how you'll know that it was a power shield, and you'll hear that specific sound that you'll come to know if you're looking for it. And basically, that allows you to act quicker out of your own shield. So it makes it less ending lag on your shield than you would have if you were to just regularly shield and then try to act out of it. So the power shield is just a very quick blink. It'll put the shield on you and then take it off immediately after their move is done. You can power shield multiple moves in a sequence. If, say, somebody's doing jab 1, 2, 3 to you, you can shield to power shield all of them in a sequence. And so you can do cool stuff like that and then act right out of that. or you can just, yeah, simply power shield somebody's like tilt move and then go in very quickly. You'll almost always have time to punish somebody if you power shield the move, so it's a very rewarding mechanic. All right, what else? We're getting to the tough stuff. DI. So DI is directional influence. Basically, when your character gets hit in any scenario, no matter what they're hitting you with, whether it be a special move, a tilt, a smash, an aerial, you can immediately. Okay, so when after you get hit, if you hold the direction with your analog stick, you'll be able to influence which direction you get hit, or which direction you get moved from their hit, basically. Most this comes in most handy when, say, you're getting hit by a move off the side of the stage. In this game, directional influence dictates that you should hold the opposite way that you're getting hit. So if you're getting hit to the side of the stage this way, you want to hold your analog stick that way, and try with the C stick as well to kind of, I like to flick the C stick towards the direction as well that I'm trying to DI. It seems to have an effect. So you hold the analog stick towards the stage and you will flick the C stick as well, and that goes the same for when you're getting hit upward. You want to DI towards the center of the stage. So if you're towards the side of the stage and you get hit upward, you want to go try back down towards the center. So hold your analog stick that way, diagonally down, and try to flick the C stick that way as well. It's a weird mechanic. It's very specific to Smash, but it's very cool when you think about it, that you are in control of where you're going from being hit. So, the final say is not your opponent hitting you, it's how you can react to it. So I think that's a really interesting part about Smash that makes it really unique and fun. And there's an even more interesting part called SDI, which is Smash DI, or some people jokingly call it Super DI. It's when you get hit. As soon as you get hit, instead of holding the direction, you're going to tap the direction that you want to go in very quickly. It'll help you get out of tilts and combos very quickly. So if, like, Mario is stringing up tilts on you, you want to smash DI by, as soon as you get hit by the up tilt, you mash to the left or right to try to escape his upward hitbox. So it'll try to alter your character to move him a little bit to the side. And that's very important for Smash 4, especially because so many moves combo, and you want to really be able to maximize your escape potential. So, yeah. Covered SDI, hopefully, for you guys. Like I said, that's a little bit of a tough one. It takes a while to get used to, but everything in Smash really blends, and most of these mechanics, they stay for each game. Like, these mechanics have been around since at least Melee. I forget a lot about Smash 64. A lot of mechanics in it, I lost them because it was so long ago. But yeah, these are very long time persisting mechanics that you'll almost definitely see in Smash 5 as well. So good to learn them if you're planning on getting into Smash 5 yourself and you're not playing Smash 4 yet. If you keep these things in mind, you'll have a much easier time transitioning into this new game. So, what else? We got teching. So teching is pretty simple, actually. Teching is, say you get hit by first I'll do aerials for you guys. You know how I said tilts are basically directional plus the A button? Aerials are directional plus the A button while you're in the air. You have different moves while you're in the air than you do while grounded. Mario has a spike in the air. A spike is a move that sends you straight down, and basically you have unique moves in the air versus while on the ground, and that's all it is to it. Same thing with aiming different direction will allow you to use a different move. Aerials, you can land with them, like here's the biggest thing. We call them nair, dare, fair, and up air. The reason for that would be because which direction you're aiming dictates which move comes out. So a dare is a downward angled A button in the air, meaning down air, so dare. Nair being a neutral air, which is when you just press the A button in neutral without pressing the analog stick, will do its own move in the air. Fair is when you're facing forward with the analog stick and you press A. And back air, bear. The up air, like I said, it follows the same sort of logic. But that's something, again, like I said, I know this is a lot, and I appreciate the hell out of you guys, trying to keep up with this. If you've lasted this long, I applaud you, and I appreciate it so much, and especially it makes me happy because, you know, if you want to actually get into Smash yourselves and are trying to keep some of this, you know, some of these nuggets of knowledge for Smash 5, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see you in it. It's a fantastic game. You should definitely give it a try. There's nothing like playing Smash with your friends or just playing Smash to try to get better and improve yourself. It's a really sick game, and you should definitely give it a chance. So yeah, those are the aerials, which are, again, just separate moves that you have in the air based on where you're going to press the directional analog stick with your A button. Okay. So teching. Teching is when you get hit by something. Say I use Mario's Nair, which is his neutral air, while I'm in the air, and it sends somebody downward onto the stage. They're going to fall onto the stage, and if they don't hit the or when they if they hit the floor while they're still in a tumble animation, meaning that they've been hit by the move and can't act out of it yet. So if they're tumbling and they hit the floor, they're not going to be able to act. They're going to be grounded, which allows me to go down there and start fucking them up by either doing what's called a jab block, which is you just press A on the ground to perform a jab. And I'll keep them grounded, actually, and jab them across the stage to keep them grounded the entire time. They continue staying lying down, and basically you keep pushing them, and then you could use the forward smash at the end to try to go for like a very strong attack to try to finish them, or just do a lot of percent. So yeah, basically what teching allows you to do is whenever you hit the stage, whether it be off stage and somebody hits you into the side of the stage, or on top of the stage and somebody hits you down onto the stage, you press R as you or L, whatever your shield button is, or air dodge button. You press that as you get hit into the stage, and it'll allow you to quickly get back up. So you'll see your character glow yellow or goldish, and you'll immediately get back up. If you get hit into the stage while you're off stage with this in the air, teching won't give you your jump back, but it'll allow you to jump afterward if you've retained your jump, or it'll allow you to use your up B or your recovery mechanic afterward. It's very important because while you're off stage, if somebody's edge guarding you, they hit you into the stage, a lot of times they'll try to go for that, because if you get hit into the side of the stage, it'll spike you, meaning that it'll just send you straight down, like I talked about before. So if you're able to tech that on reaction, it's both very cool and very rewarding, because it allows you to save yourself in a moment like that, which is very important. So you tech that, and you'll be able to then try to recover again. You can tech as many times as you want, or as many times as possible, and it's not, there's no limit to it, anything like that. It's all just about when you get hit into the floor, you press that shield or air dodge button, and it allows you to get right back up. So that allows you to get back on the defensive or get back on the aggressive. Sometimes you can tech the stage when they hit you into it. You can hit them right back because they're still in the in their own end lag from their move. So yeah, teching is really cool, and it's one of the more unique aspects of Smash as well. So I think we got I think we got everything, you guys. If you have any more specific questions, you let me know. Like I said, I'm here to help you guys in this aspect, because you're here for me, and you're also here to benefit yourselves. Knowledge of Smash, which is something that I will always try to further. So hit me up with any specific questions. Smash attacks, again, I think I kind of incorporated these in a lot of other explanations, but didn't go over them themselves. They are the C-stick buttons. No, I did. I went over this. Never mind. ECT at work there, the electroconvulsive therapy that I went for, ended up really frying my short-term memory as well as like attention span. It's it should only happen for a little bit. They say for a couple of weeks, and then it comes back. And I've heard like many medical journals and stuff say this, so I trust that'll come back. Even if it doesn't, the risk/reward was worth it. Just like in Smash, many risk reward situations, you gotta weigh the pros and cons, and sometimes go for that raw up smash. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Again, don't feel nervous or anything to ask me more questions, or if I didn't explain anything well, I'll feel free to let me know, and I'll elaborate more. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.